Your special bowl. Don't look. Don't look. The name that has been picked. Gloria Yearly. My friend Gloria. Gloria, come down to the stage and pick up your prize. No, we will message you, and we'll get you to pick a shirt and whatnot. Cool. Mm-hmm. There we go. Good way to start the day. Oh man, you're hiding your flowers. Oh, now they're just peeking over your shoulder.
I would never hide my flowers.
Never in a million years.
Step 8. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. The 8th step is not meant to punish us. It is meant to set us free from guilt, anxiety, and discord. We begin by making a list of everyone we have harmed on our journey as we have struggled to survive. We've probably done more damage to ourselves than to anyone else, so we put ourselves first on the list. Often our tendency is to feel guilty about everything we've ever done, everyone we've ever come in contact with. That is unearned guilt. Writing helps us clarify whether or not we are punishing ourselves for no reason, but we need to be open to guidance as we work this step, getting everything out of us and onto paper so we can be healed. Once we have made the list, we strive to become willing to make amends to everyone on it because that is how we will heal. Making amends does not mean feeling guilty and ashamed and punishing ourselves. It means swallowing our pride and defenses and doing what we can to take care of ourselves. We become ready to improve our self-esteem by taking responsibility for our behaviors. We become willing to have our relationships with ourselves, others, and our higher power restored. Today, I will open myself to an honest understanding of the people I have harmed. God, help me let go of my defenses and pride. Help me become willing to make amends to those I have harmed so that I can improve my relationships with myself and others.
Become willing.
Become willing.
My first thought is step 1 through 7 actually gives us the ability to, like a mirror, we get to see the reality of our spiritual condition. And then we're like, oh my goodness, this, I've hurt these people, this person, and it might start going back into the childhood. And I know for me, that's where, because I always had this spiritual sickness. I always had this irritable, restless, discontent. There's something better going on somewhere else. I always had this spiritual sickness, which I think whether you're addicted or not, we all have that at some level. And I can remember 2 stories. I was in the grocery store with my ma, Nana.
I know who your
Christian
mom is.
Nana. Brethren Christian Nana. And I saw the blueberries that are up for sale, and I thought that it would be good to eat those. And so I grabbed a handful of blueberries and I put them in my mouth, and like I don't know if I was being sneaky, but I just thought that would be a good thing to try. And so Nana was not happy with that. That was stealing. That is bad. That is wrong. And due to my I want something now, I had to make amends with the storekeeper. And so I believe that's when I started crying, and I had to apologize. And it actually was, they didn't really care, obviously. Looking back, it was a big deal. And I did it for a reason, and it was impulsive. And so then a few years later, we were in Indonesia. My parents were becoming missionaries, and we were in Malaysia. On our way to Indonesia, my parents were getting tuned up to get into the wilds of Indonesia. And I remember at the driveway, there's this big long driveway to come into the mission home. And I remember, I don't know, it was a game that I was playing, and it was like, I was the guardian of the driveway. And so there was, I believe she was a British lady. British people in general are sometimes intolerant of little children. And this lady was freaking out, beeping her horn, getting out of her car. I would not let her pass because I was the gatekeeper of the roadway. And I don't know if I was expecting some sort of toll. I'm not really sure what was going on. Anyway, I got told on, and I had to sit on my bed. And I think it was, I was going to sit on that bed until I became willing to make amends. And so dinner was involved in that, waiting. And I remember going to her door, knocking on it and crying and saying, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. That was my little British accent. Yeah. And I think we have to, as adults, I think because of our own character defects, because of our own self-centeredness, because of our own self-will, we stomp on the toes of people around us. And at step 8, we should have the ability to actually start seeing that. Our eyes are becoming awakened to the damage that we've caused.
That's good.
And this one is, I need to become willing. It's like I'm sitting on my bed on timeout going like, I don't know if I'm willing. I don't know. That sounds really scary. Oh my goodness, this is going to cost me a fortune. I got to pay back all those insurances, and I got to pay back the tickets, and I got to pay back money that I owed, and I'm sure they don't even care about it now, but I have to become willing to make those amends. It's a heart change, and I think I need to invite God into that.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, like it says writing helps us clarify, like, so that you're just not getting overwhelmed and like thinking that you're just this horrible person and everything you've done is ever bad or whatever, but you just write it out and then you make a list, and then you're not supposed to like walk around feeling guilty and ashamed of yourself. You're just supposed to become willing.
And it's almost like this bag of heaviness, and the next step is part of it, giving it away, getting rid of it. So, and that's what freedom is. That's what Jesus says. My yoke is light. No, I got that backwards. My yoke, my burden is light, and my easy, light and easy. Yeah.
It's good.
My burden is heavy and cumbersome. Good?
Good.
All right, let's crush Monday.